Sorry to interrupt, sirs, but we've got a 10:07 on our hands.
Oh, Jesus, again, Ben?
No bullshit, because I wasn't with a hooker today. Ha ha!
They're there! Affleck, you the bomb in Phantoms, yo!
Was Affleck the bomb in Phantoms yet?
Come on. Do it.
Fuck! Okay. Welcome to Zero Progress. My name is Grant, and this is Reviewed Footage. And today we're talking about the probably long-forgotten 1998 horror film, Phantoms. So, Phantoms is a 1998 horror film dumped out in the month of, fuck you, it's January. A pretty all-star cast of, as you can see here, Peter O'Toole, Rose McGowan, Liv Schreiber, Ben Affleck. Holy shit, I'm white. It's based on a novel by Dean Koontz, who I know him as like the poor man Stephen King. So, I don't know what that says. And I don't really read anyway, so, yeah. The main reason I'm looking forward to watching this is actually kind of a personal one. It's like that weird part of my childhood where like Blockbuster still existed, and you could just browse the aisles and just look at all the VHS covers and read them and look at the really cool art they'd make. And Phantoms and a bunch of other films were always in that horror section. I'd never get to take them home. I'd never get to see them, but while my dad was looking for whatever he was, I just read the covers and come up with my own plots and films in my head. And these were always like these mysterious entities, these films like that I'm not even sure if I saw. Like maybe I just created the memories and the plots of these films. And this is one of those for me. So yeah, let's see, I guess, if it lives up to any of that. And that movie, oh my God, Under the Black Rainbow was inspired by that feeling. It was the guy who did Mandy. It was the movie he did before that. Pantos Cosmatos. Yes, Beyond the Black Rainbow. It was basically inspired by like that VHS fucking feeling of like that weird like cover that you never see, but like it is probably in a way more interesting than the film. But that's not about Phantoms. I'm just ranting at this point. So yeah, I guess I might as well start getting the boys together to check this film out.
Say who's fucking playing us in the movie?
No, but it's Miramax, so I'm sure it'll be Ben Affleck and Matt Damon. They put them in a bunch of movies.
Who?
Those kids from Good Will Hunting.
You mean that fucking movie with Mork from Ork in it?
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan either. But Affleck was the bomb in Phantoms.
Word, bitch. Phantom's like a motherfucker.
What's up now?
Over the eons, countless species have flourished, then perished. In the town of Snowfield, 4 of us met and bested an inhuman intelligence. Not from the stars, but from the deep and secret realms of our own infinitely mysterious world. This supremely powerful life form, so adaptable, seemingly immortal. Is it gone? If not, it may one day be the cause of humanity's extinction.
You believe that crap?
I don't know, Frank. Stranger things have happened. I mean, Patty said Glenn was abducted by aliens.
Glenn wasn't abducted. He'd run off to L.A., and you would too if you was married to Patty.
Does that sound funny to you, officer?
No, ma'am. Hey. You want to see something?
Oh man, that was like two different movies slapped together.
It was like a bunch of shit. Just kind of like jammed.
It was kind of boring and also kind of great.
It was weird.
Yeah. Ben Affleck was the bomb in Phantoms though, but
It was the bomb.
but
I kind of wish Phantom was the bomb.
the Phantoms was not the bomb. Yeah.
Phantom.
But Ben Affleck was the
Ben
bomb.
Affleck was the bomb. Phantom wasn't the bomb. Yeah, now we just have to talk about it.
We just did.
Alright. Did we? Because Miramax, I think at the time was owned by Disney.
Who was the big?
So
yeah,
it's weird that like
was
Disney
true.
won't
That's
touch R-rated shit
Yeah.
anymore because it's like they would put shit like
Well,
this
was
out.
Disney at the big beginning though? Like, did we see like Disney?
No,
I
but
don't
it was
remember.
it was
Miramax.
Miramax,
Oh,
and
Miramax.
Disney owned Miramax at the time. Like they owned Miramax, I think, to put out like R-rated shit
Yeah, did people associate them?
produced by a brutal rapist.
Bill Cosby.
Right. So Phantoms. Did you find it? Did you find it the bomb?
Ben
I
Affleck
found-
was the bomb in Phantoms. I can confirm.
Ben Affleck
But-
is definitely the
but
bomb. in
Phantoms was not the bomb.
Yeah.
Even though they had fun moments.
No, for sure. Like, it's definitely weird how forgotten the movie is, considering like the stars that are in it,
That's true.
and like some of the production value behind it. There is some cool effects, completely destroyed by the camera work. I mean, that's one thing I gotta say that I do like about this film is that it just goes.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, right
which
off
is
the
kind
bat.
of nice.
But then it just goes and goes.
But then it just goes and goes.
There were too many
an hour and
scenes
a half
where
too long.
two characters said things that
And,
didn't
like,
matter to each other.
It seems like there's shit just blatantly not in it, like
It was cut weird.
stuff.
But you could also tell they clearly like spent a lot of money on some scenes and like nothing on others.
You want to see something?
Really pissed off.
And then from there, I don't entirely remember what happens until they meet up with Ben Affleck. Oh, they
And
go
then
to the
suddenly it's like-
bakery
Oh,
and
the
they
bacon.
find
Oh,
the
the
heads
bacon.
of the in
They
the
spent
oven.
so long in the bakery.
Oh my
That's
god!
right.
See, this
Yeah,
movie just
that's
has
what
long
it is.
periods of like
And
just.
what's his name kept just being a weirdo the whole time.
Liv Schreiber's
Liv
character.
Schreiber's
Liv
character.
Schreiber
yes.
just kept being a creep the whole time.
Like
For no
clearly,
reason.
Clearly was like fucked to begin with before.
It was
this
like, why
happened.
is this guy a cop?
How you doing? All right, what the hell's going on here? Stu, let's go. Stu. Stu, you okay? Yeah. Fine.
Yeah, they go to the hotel, and they immediately start finding like weird shit around. Like they split up and all go to like different rooms. Ben Affleck like walks into a room and finds like a bathroom locked on the inside. Liv Schreiber finds a dead body and starts fucking with it for a long time. For like no reason.
truthful.
Like he's clearly a psycho.
It went on too long. It's
Yeah.
like blah 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 hotel.
Although it does lead to a great moment.
You want to see something? You want to see something?
Yeah, it's like it jumped straight to the action,
Like,
but then
so
had
much shit
filler.
was so elongated.
Like throughout it.
Yeah.
It's like
Until
we
Like
get it.
even talking about the plot drains me because I'm like, all right, yeah, blah blah blah, like okay. Because that's how I felt during the movie. I was like, oh, cool things happening, and then I was like, we get it. It's spooky.
Yeah, it was just clearly like a 45-50-minute film. They were like, oh god, we gotta get the theatrical length. Let's have a really long scene where Liv Schreiber really walks slowly and slowly and slowly to a window.
Whatever it was, won't be coming back in here.
Makes you so sure of that.
Well, for one thing, we probably just shot it about 30 times, Sheriff.
Doesn't mean it's dead.
It's like when it decides to vaporize
sometimes-
people or just like murder them in some gruesome way is not very.
Sometimes it acts like a
what.
David Lynchian evil shadow, and then sometimes it's just an organic tentacle thing straight out of
Like
the
the
thing.
thing, yeah.
There's no rules.
There's a
really
lot
no
that
rules.
happens that
There's
just
rules
doesn't
that
matter.
that give them
Yeah.
carte blanche to do no rules.
Like I don't think anything between them like seeing that spooky shit's happening at the hotel all the way till the military or they like call out for the military at the police station like matters.
So we're on to the part of the movie that just becomes about the lore and the rules of this fucking entity that they name the Ancient Enemy for some reason. It's not a good name. But what we come to find out is that it's like this ancient, like the oldest organism on Earth that's just been causing disappearances throughout all of history. It gets religion.
Well,
and
everyone
suddenly
thinks it's the devil, so it thinks it's the devil.
Yeah, that was actually kind of neat. That was a neat thing. But after establishing all these rules through the exposition and the military finally gets to the town, it does lead to the movie's coolest sequence, in my opinion, which is like military showing up to the town and just like breaking through and checking everything and like reaching clear, and then everybody just fucking dies.
Maybe we are gonna make it.
So after the military gets destroyed, that just leads to this elongated part of this boring part of the film where they're just in a lab.
Yeah, it's awful.
Figuring out how to kill it.
There's a bunch of exposition and like touchy-feely moments. The
just-
dog scene was
The
really
dog
long.
scene is so long, and it's like supposed to be tension, but as we said in the moment, I was like, why is Ben Affleck doing this? Why wouldn't you send Peter O'Toole, who it doesn't want to kill?
He wasn't on set that day or some bullshit.
Yeah, I guess. Them finally confronting the creature with their virus to kill it leads to some actually pretty awesome sequences and some pretty shit CG.
Horrible. In a great way. I liked the giant body tornado.
To this film's credit, there's a lot of scenes with some pretty cool like prosthetics and actual like physical puppetry.
All the practical
effects.
The Liv Schreiber stuff at the end after the first ending.
Yeah.
Where they kill the big monster when he's like chasing those girls, like that was fun.
Yeah. And they take him down.
And like
with,
he did some
shotgun.
tentacle body part shit.
How low can you go? What did you do to me?
Monster dies, entity is gone.
Yeah.
They go to the surface, and then Peter O'Toole gives like the bullshit philosophical like, but it really won because I'm still gonna write about it, and it's like just don't.
No, there were like 3 endings. They killed the monster. Someone should have died during that fight.
Yeah,
and then they should have had Ben Affleck crying over their body, and then credits.
One of those sisters shouldn't have lived.
Yeah, and the Liv Schreiber chase scene should have happened earlier in the movie. Cut the dog, put that in.
Yeah.
The dog.
Because the Liv Schreiber chase scene was pretty good.
Like there was potential here. If this book ever gets like readapted, I feel like there's potential for like a modern day
Phantom 2.
Phantom 2.
With Lev Schreiber again.
Yeah,
Affleck,
same
boom.
cast. Affleck, Schreiber.
You could probably get all
Oh
his
my
again.
god. I don't know.
I
But
don't
he's
think so.
if he is, he's old as fuck. But I think so. I don't know.
Get him in just for a moment.
And
Just
he's
for
like a
phone call
vlogger.
or something.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
like a
just, like-
podcaster.
Like he's like, I made
like an
that
Alex
story
Jones
years
type.
ago.
And
It's
like
alive.
the sisters are going back to Colorado, and it just
No,
comes
it
out.
could be
government
anywhere
knows
in the
about all
world. You
these.
could
That's
film it
true.
anywhere.
It's true. It could be anywhere. And like Affleck's been like waiting for like fun reports. He's like, I knew it'd be back.
Yeah, exactly.
And he still sees that
It's
kid.
in Gotham.
He
Still
still
sees the kid.
hesitates. He's like,
Still
wait.
kid.
It's Gotham.
Oh my god, that was Batfleck.
It's Batfleck versus the ancient enemy.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan, but Affleck was the bomb as Batman, yo.
Word, bitch! Batfleck like a motherfucker! What's up now?
He was good.
I'm gonna say yeah.
He just played himself.
Affleck
was Affleck in Phantoms.
Yeah, he was
Affleck was Affleck in Phantoms.
Out of all the characters,
He was the
he
most
was the
bomb.
most bomb.
He was the
Yeah.
most bomb for sure. For sure.
By far.
For sure. Second question. Is Phantoms the bomb, yo?
No. Good moments.
No.
Good moments. Neat effects. But like, I guess forgotten for a reason.
You just
Enjoyed
watch the
movie.
clips.
Yeah, just clips. There's interesting shots. There's cool shit. I mean, it's a shame that a lot of the practical effects were ruined by the camera work and the lighting and stuff. Like you
And
couldn't
the
because there's
the editing and
there was
some of the acting and a
the
little bit of
script,
the CG and
so and
maybe the
Just a little bit of
production.
maybe the production. I mean, this was clearly like we'll release it in January and write it off on our taxes.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
I stopped.
All right.
On that note.
On that note,
And you can leave that too if you want.
Yeah.
You're gonna be back.
I'm glad it's over.
You're all gonna be back.
I ain't helping you reshoot. Shit! Get the fuck out!
So yeah, that was Phantoms. A couple things to bring up before I go. Thanks for sticking with it. Even though the audio suddenly dipped while we were recording, my laptop shut down and I like lost most of all the video files of us watching it, and the audio files were just fucked, so that sucked. And a couple points to bring up about the film that we missed in the discussion. One, while yes, Affleck is the bomb, Liv Schreiber is low-key even more to bomb in this film. He has some amazing hammy moments that he just seems to be playing up because he knows that this shit's crazy, having fun with it. So he was very enjoyable. Yeah, Liv Schreiber, man. He's the man.
You are so fucking cute.
No!
Oh, you got some guns. Ladies, you wouldn't shoot an unarmed man, would you? That's a dumb question. Each time I see you again.
Ouch!
What are you doing, Stu?
Oh, Jesus. I was just
Looking for clues.
Yeah.
Watch the hallway, all right?
Something that we did not bring up in the discussion that I think the movie deserves actually a lot of credit for is it really does have a lot of good scenes that really portray isolation in like a town that you're alone in. Like there's a lot of really good atmospheric shots, like things that really give the movie a good atmosphere, and like a haunting vibe that this town is unnaturally abandoned. And in line with that, there's also a bunch of really good atmospheric shots of the creature using its abilities to summon people out of nowhere, and it leads to some really cool shots, is what I'm trying to say. To the film's credit, there's some good atmospheric shit in it.
Gods have nothing to fear. Or do they?
So, yeah, I don't really have that much left to say about Phantoms. If you're that bored in quarantine, check it out. It could be a fun hour and a half time waster. I don't know. I don't think I regret watching it. I don't know if everyone else agrees. So, yeah, this is another episode of Reviewed Footage on Zero Progress. Subscribe, like, all that stuff to hopefully get people to watch it, because I need more comments and recommendations, because it's hard to find shit to be passionate about. I don't have anything else really to say. How Will I Rest in Peace If I'm Buried Beside a Highway is a pretty fire single. Check it out, it's on Spotify. Yeah. Yeah.